Hey, welcome into Cajun Red Zone Radio, 103.7 and 103.7 The Game and CajunRedZone.com. We're standing here talking to offensive line coach, Coach Mitch Rodrigue, a couple of days in the practice, coach. Last 4 years been real fortunate, coach. Mainly stayed healthy. Got 3 starters coming back. Talk about some of the guys you got to work in there and they're starting to get
where
in
do
there.
I begin, man? Where do I begin? We got number one, we got to develop a backup center, and we're working really hard on that. Got a couple of guys working at it every day, including Cole Prudhomme, who's one of our incoming freshmen. He's showing a lot of poise, a lot of talent. He's a really smart kid, so we're going to keep bringing him on, and hopefully he'll be developing to a really good player. You know, some point in the mid-season. But we also rolling Grant Horst in there at center, and we're also working Donovan Williams at center. So both of those guys seem to be excelling. And so anyway, we got a solution to the problem. We just got to keep working at it and getting good.
Coach, obviously every year you brought in a talented group of freshmen last year. Those guys redshirted. You brought in another talented group this year. Talk about some of those guys, maybe some of those guys that are ready to play that have already redshirted or look like they're going to be ready to redshirt.
Well, Jesse Freeman and Goodacre come to mind right now. They're doing a really good job at both of our backup guard positions. They redshirted last year. They seem on track to be really good football players this year. Just got to refine some technical things with those guys, but they seem to be doing good and picking up things well. De'Aquan Withrow is doing a good job. He's probably going to be our 6th man up front, be our 3rd tackle, and 6th offensive lineman. He seems to be doing a really good job. Raynard Ford was a guy we picked up from a junior college, got 3 years of eligibility. This guy was quarterback and a tight end, and this is his first time playing offensive line, but he's 6'4 and a half, 6'5", 280 pounds, and he's very athletic, and he's learning the system, and he wants to work hard, and he's getting better every day.
Well, Coach, obviously, your focus early on is to get some of these guys acclimated, as you said, and maybe look at the other guys at other positions. But where do you want to be in the next maybe a couple of weeks after you get 1 or 2 of these scrimmages under your belt?
Well, for sure, after the first scrimmage, I want to have an established 2 deep. I mean, I want to be in a position maybe where we don't have to rotate as much as we're rotating right now. Limit the amount of reps that the ones get, and maybe focus on the 2s, and spell those 1 guys, get their legs back under them for a long season.
Real quick, Coach. And then during the next 2 weeks, it's going to be obviously more about teaching and just working and getting these guys ready to play. That basically what you're focusing on the next 2 weeks, though.
Yes, no doubt. It's establishing a 2 deep, getting these guys mentally ready, and getting ready for game. Trying to find our travel squad.
Coach, as always, we appreciate your time. And hopefully we'll get you live, but unfortunately you guys practicing at 6 o'clock at night,
yeah,
so
no doubt.
We'll get you live one of these maybe during the season we'll get you live.
Okay, good deal.
Thanks,
BJ.
Coach.
Thanks.
Appreciate it as always.